Today is Sunday, July 21st, 2024. And this is not necessarily a video that I wanted to put out because it's not that great of a situation. But I wanted to let y'all know what happened today. And yes, I need prayers again. Last week, my grandchildren's mother asked me if I would go to church with them today because their church was having vacation Bible school and they were going to be doing a presentation. My granddaughter was in it and my granddaughter wanted me to come, so I told her that I would. Although I wasn't really feeling today, but I got up anyway, I got ready, and I went. When I got almost down there, I got a message from my son's girlfriend asking me if I had left here yet. I told her that I had. She said they were on their way down there, which they weren't planning on going, but they decided that they would go because my granddaughter wanted them to come too. She wanted her daddy there. So I told them that I would park at the Walmart down there and they could just come by and pick me up. And that's what they did. Well, the message today really got to me and I broke down. And my son came over there and sat down beside me and actually put his arm around me and said, "He don't do that." And that was a really sweet thing that he did, and I appreciate it so very much. But at the end of the presentation and what the pastor had to say, my grandkids' mother's husband's mother wanted to talk to me because his dad had passed away. So his mother wanted to talk to me because of the fact that I just lost my husband. And she wanted to go to a quiet section of the church. So we went into the nursery area and we sat down and we talked. Well, during that time, my son, a situation came up that they needed to leave. So my grandchildren's mother told him that was fine, that she would take me back to the van. It wasn't a big deal because she had to go that way anyway. Well, we got my granddaughter and her two siblings, which are not my grandchildren, loaded up in the car, and we headed back towards where my van was parked. We got at the stoplight. We were coming up to the stoplight, and we would have needed to turn left, and then when we made that turn, Walmart would have been on the right. Well, we were coming up behind traffic that was stopped, so we couldn't see around the vehicles that was there, of course, but she turned her signal on to get into the left turning lane, and there were cars in the two lanes that one went straight or turn right. There's a store on the corner there on the right hand side, so we couldn't see around those cars. Well, she went to go into the turning lane, and this car, the two cars that were in front of us, had made a gap for that car to come out. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if he had hesitated, but traffic was oncoming from, in front of us and also behind us. So I don't know why they told him to go ahead and pull out, but they told him that traffic was clear, and he took off, and he ended up hitting us on the passenger side front of the car. But I ended up having 3 airbags deploy on me from the dash There's one in the under the dash or floor area. I'm not quite sure exactly where that one was. And then there was one above the window. And the one that was on the dash, it hit me in the chest area on the left side where I've been having all the issues anyway. And the one that was above the window hit me on the right side of my head. And now I have a tone in my ear every time I talk or someone talks to me. And they did a CT scan and an x-ray, and everything from the wreck is fine. There was no damage, no broken bones, but I am sore. I had a place on my leg where the one hit me on my leg, and then they did the CT scan and they told me that there is a cyst on one of my kidneys. And there is the picture of the tag from where I was in the hospital, and there are the pictures from the wreck. And the very last picture, you can actually see me still sitting in the vehicle because they didn't want me to get out. And when the ambulance people got there, they took my blood pressure and it was 198/98. So they wanted me to go be checked to make sure that everything was fine, that there was no internal issues or anything like that. But I ended up trusting someone with my bag, and I had $100 in there, and they stole $80 from me today. So today has not been a good day, and my granddaughter was supposed to come home with me, but I got so upset, and she also ended up leaving her clothes in the wrecked vehicle. So I asked her if she just wanted to go home with her dad. So I let her go home with him because I'm sore, I'm hurting, I still have a headache, and I'm not feeling that great. So I told her that if she wanted to go home with him, that would be good, because I just wasn't in the mood after the wreck and then the money getting stolen from me. But today has not been a good day. I just wanted to let y'all know that I was in a wreck, and you can see me sitting in the vehicle. That is me that is sitting there. But anyway, more prayers are needed. Thanks, y'all. Bye.